Yeah.
So,
Mm.
what was that?
He's recording.
It's recording.
Oh, recording in progress.
Progress.
Um, so anyway, yeah, she did this, I think the Monday after Christmas and self-medicated for a couple of days and then finally called 911. They took her to the hospital and they admitted her, and that's how she found out what had happened. And then her daughter came up from St. Pete. Her daughter Laura is a physical therapist. So she took charge and got Patty back to St. Pete near her into a facility that Laura was familiar with. So that's where she is now. So, yeah, she wanted to go to Florida, but not like that.
Mhm.
So they're looking for a place when she gets discharged that she can stay and recuperate until she can go back to Long Island. I mean, that's what she wants to do is go back to Southampton. So anyway, that's where she is. So yeah, watch those. We're sitting, both of us are sitting here on desk chairs that have rollers. So
Oh, my.
She was trying to lower the chair, and I guess
well, she knows she
said-
tried to reach for a piece of paper and it slipped
Oh,
out.
your chair slid out.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
slipped
Got
away.
chairs with locking wheels.
yeah, yeah.
That's the
So,
best.
you know, we can all take a fall almost anywhere, anytime. I mean, you can just prevent so much. You know, we're living right now with ice right out front of us, so
Yeah.
yeah, we got to be careful. Just walking to the car.
Yeah.
But
That's
anyway,
walking, excuse me. When I fell, that's what started this whole process for me.
yeah,
Yeah.
so many people have said that a fall can start a whole process.
Yeah,
You know, sometimes you don't even have to be standing on a chair with rollers. You're just walking and your foot catches and
Yeah,
Right.
be careful.
yeah, yeah. So anyway, that's what her message was. So somebody just got on. Who is that?
Jenny.
that's me.
Ginny,
Oh, Ginny. Okay.
That's Jenny Birch.
Yep.
can't hear her though, I don't think.
No.
She's muted.
Just see half of her.
She's muted.
Yeah. She's talking, but we can't hear.
Yeah. It's
Need a lip reader.
Tony and Lynn,
Yes.
I checked into,
Jenny, unmute yourself.
yeah.
Judy, got to click on the microphone.
Yep. That's all you gotta do. Yep.
I think she's frozen now. Wait,
No.
I wonder if she can hear us.
Virginia, if you can hear us, why don't you wave? Ah, here we go. This will work. Fix the microphone. It always.
Whoops, she's gone.
she's gone.
Oh,
Gave up.
mm.
Maybe she'll go out.
Wave goodbye.
There she-
Oh, here she
Right,
comes.
she's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lower left-hand corner at the bottom. Click on the mic.
I know. You want me to say the cuss words for you?
He's putting a note up for her.
Okay, good. That's what we need.
I had to write backwards.
Good, good,
No.
good. It's backwards, right? Turn it around. Flip it
Turn
around.
around.
Turn it the other way.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Product of a
Yay,
one-tour
women.
education,
Come
huh?
again. Well, it wouldn't do it the first time. Okay, you can record me whatever you want. I don't care.
There you go.
Getting
You're
close.
on.
Can I move me out of this corner?
You're,
Pick a corner.
I don't know if I want to be in that corner.
Don't touch it, it's working. You're on.
Yeah.
you're on.
You're on.
Okay,
You're
well,
good
I'm not messing with anything else.
Good idea.
Yeah, you're fine. Don't touch anything. Right. Don't go to the bathroom. Don't do anything.
So, no, nothing. Oh my goodness. Did y'all have a good, wonderful, wonderful holiday?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're here.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, now your picture's good.
how much snow have you guys gotten?
Inches.
All of it.
Yeah, because I was
Good
up in,
answer.
I was up in Connecticut and I figured you guys got more. See if I can set this down somewhere. Trying not to have to hold it. Anyway, I was up in Connecticut and we got 2 snowstorms, an ice storm, and rain. And cold.
Wow.
Way to go.
Cold for me.
It is winter.
We have to be careful with Harold in Alaska.
No, I know. He thinks he's funny. But
Define
Alaska-
cold.
how cold is it? But you're gonna say it's a dry cold, right?
No, it varies.
Like a dry heat here.
We're cold, but we're not cold now. We're at 30 degrees.
See?
That's
T-shirt weather.
Andy.
Heat
That's
wave.
called rain.
So,
Probably warmer.
but
than
anyway.
Yeah.
Carol, it's colder than that in Florida.
Yeah, we're at
30
30
Yeah.
also.
We
Yeah.
got colder than that last night.
20.
Mhm.
Hey,
Well, Jerry, you started to say something.
Yes, I checked into baseball tickets for Dyersville. We had been watching Field of Dreams and we just got the bug say, hey, how cool would it be to go to that major league game that they hold at Dyersville? And I think
Awesome.
here they've redone the field, so it's now a little bit bigger than it had been.
Right.
I checked in the tickets and I said, tickets are going fast. And indeed they were. There's, I think, 9 sections, and there's only tickets, like 3 tickets in section 9 and 11 tickets in section 7. $3,800 a ticket and $4,600 a ticket.
Oh my gosh.
We're not going.
We're not going either. What is the date of that?
I don't recall. I gave up on the price. You know.
You're right.
Yeah, right.
The date doesn't matter.
Going to sports is not.
Oh, it's getting
It's-
crazy.
Baseball's about the only one that's really still affordable for families.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We're
I
going.
mean, and that's depending on where you are. Here it
Here it's
is.
very affordable. Yeah.
Yankee Stadium still isn't. It's not.
We've had season tickets to University of California, Irvine, the local university, and they have a very good team. In years past, they were top 25 the whole year last year, and this year there's the first game in a week, and it's the alumni versus the current team, and there were 7 anteaters in the major leagues last year, so they like to give it to the new players.
Wow.
And the season starts like in mid-February. But Pat and I are going to a tournament in Las Vegas with Irvine against 3 really top teams: Vanderbilt, Oregon, and Arizona. But in the middle of that, we're going to go to the Eagles concert at the Sphere.
Oh my gosh.
I got you.
I don't know if you've ever seen the Sphere in Las Vegas. It's a huge sphere, obviously. It has all sorts of animations over the perimeter and so on. So we just sort of worked that into the baseball in late February.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, but
Well, I don't know how many of you are familiar with the Savannah Bananas.
Yeah.
Oh, the crazy
I've
ones.
seen it.
Yeah. They are so funny.
Well, a friend of mine who lives in town with us that I've known forever, her grandson played he was on Michigan State's team. He was an outfielder, and they recruited him. The Savannah Bananas recruited him, and she just told us, oh gosh, I talked to her in December, and she said he was chosen. The only
Wow.
thing he had to learn was how to do a backflip, and he mastered that. And he's on the team. He left December 26th, and he's going to
That's
tour
great.
all over.
They're coming to Detroit, and I wound up finding out about that and applying for tickets. So we're in a lottery. That's how.
Oh, how
So
fun is that?
Yeah.
that would be
yeah.
great to see them
Yeah.
live.
How much were the tickets?
Oh, we haven't gotten them
We don't
because
know.
we're in a lottery.
Yeah.
But maybe Linda can get us some tickets. I don't know, but she was pretty excited for him. All he said when he graduated from Michigan State is, all I want to do is play baseball. I don't care where, blah, blah, blah. So he ended up with the Bananas.
But I think they're gonna do well because they're not only playing well, but they're entertaining.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're great.
yeah.
They're awesome. Yeah. And he'll get to travel everywhere, and good for him. He's 22 years old. What fun.
Wow.
Right.
Fun. Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Daughter saw them. I don't remember where it was, and it was probably the last year. And she said they were absolutely phenomenal. So
Yeah.
great entertainment and good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're taking two of our grandchildren next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, to see the Harlem Globetrotters. They're in Detroit. And
Wow.
Their 100th year
yes,
anniversary,
their 100th year.
and they're still playing basketball.
That's the same guys too. Don't let them fool you.
The original team, yeah,
Same
very
guys.
slow,
They just
but
kept beefing them up, you know?
So that's going to be fun. But yeah, the Bananas are like the Harlem Globetrotters on a baseball diamond.
Yeah.
I heard the CEO of the Bananas on the radio, and he was talking about, we try to make the prices fan friendly, and he mentioned like in the $40-$45 range. So I was hot, so I jumped on the internet. It was over $1,000 a ticket for a local Anaheim Stadium. Anaheim Stadium is
Wow.
45.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
I'm in the wrong lane for prices.
You're right.
Lynn and Tony, whoever, does my memory not serve me well? Did not one basketball team come to the high school and perform for us?
No, we had a
I've seen them
yes.
perform, but where was it?
Yeah.
At the high school, in the gym.
Great
I
donkey
remember-
basketball.
Donkey basketball. Do you
Yes.
remember that?
Donkey
Yes.
basketball.
Yeah.
Okay, basketball,
Maybe.
like our basketball was.
The most important piece of equipment was a broom.
We were just talking about that. I think, our senior year, they won 2 games.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember back in high school when the Penn State gymnasium or gymnastics team came and performed in the gym. You remember
Really?
that? Yeah. You don't remember that?
No.
Mm-mm.
I don't.
Wow.
Mike, you performed in that, didn't you?
Yeah. Right. Did me?
Did he? Are you joking?
Yes.
I played on the baseball team. Was in the Air Force Championship in London. I was in the Air Force, and it was the day Kennedy got shot,
Oh,
November '63, and we stopped the game halfway through because we were all called back to our military installations. Right, we were playing Germany, Air Force Germany, for the playoffs of the season.
yeah.
Well, Jerry and Pat, we could always meet you in Dyersville on an off night.
Actually, it'd be interesting to go and see, because one of the first years we went to the College World Series, we had some extra time and we were actually flying out of Minneapolis. So we went to Dyersville, and it was several years after the movie had been made, but it was being there was like it had just stopped the day before. The farmhouse that they lived in was there. The field was exactly as it was.
Yeah,
Mhm.
In the stands, there were kids running around the bases.
yeah.
Yeah.
Amy Madigan sits in the stands and she goes, "Hey, batter, 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 batter." I sat in the stands. Amazing. And we met the people who owned the property, and they were in the process of selling because they wanted to develop the fields for baseball, like the Little League World Series. They wanted baseball to come there and have it be a mecca for baseball. I don't know that that's ever happened because now they've got, the major leagues play there one game, and it's fun because they walk out through the corn just like in the movie. Sorry. So anyway, it would be fun to go back and see what has transpired since the time that we were there.
We were there last year and took a tour.
We were
And-
there like
Like
Huh?
just
2 years ago,
And it was fabulous.
almost 3 years
And
ago.
they showed us they are going to build a whole bunch of baseball fields because they want to bring Little League out there first. And
Yeah.
you won't be able to see them because they're building them up over the other side of a little hill. So you won't be interfere with them. They won't interfere with the other. It'll stay exactly the same, but they want to get more baseball out there.
And
Where-
girls softball
And
too,
Where's that, Tony?
softball.
Where is that?
In Dyersville.
at the Field of Dreams in Dyersville, Iowa.
Oh,
East-
yeah.
Eastern and Iowa.
Iowa. Yeah. It's heaven. It's heaven.
Yes, it's heaven. We were there around the time you were there, and then we went back with my brother 3 years ago this summer. And it has changed a lot, but the field is just like still looks like the
Just like the
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
Well, I just love it. The first year they had the majors there when they're walking out through the cornfield. I thought, oh my God, that is just
Yeah.
even
fun.
heaven.
Yeah, good remember.
Walk
They
out
let us walk out in the corn.
Yeah.
We walked out in the corn.
Yeah.
I couldn't find my way back. Yeah, it's really, it's an amazing place.
Yeah, it is. It's fabulous. So, and I could just picture sitting in the last scene in the movie. It's at nighttime with all the headlights of the cars coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually just watched it recently over Christmas, actually, because we had an Australia friend visiting and he had never seen the movie. And we said, "Oh, we've got to see this." And it was so enjoyable each time it's been so fun to watch.
That's great.
We watch it every winter.
Yeah.
To
To help get us
just to
through.
remember what it's like, what baseball's like. So, yeah. Well,
So
Jenny
how,
Birch, how are you?
Who? Me?
Yes,
Oh, I'm doing fine.
good.
I'm doing fine. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to all these fronts to get through coming by and just give us nice spring weather. We have one more month. If I can make it through February, we got it. We got it. So I don't like the cold weather, as you probably gathered, but I just get too cold. And I think Mary and Fred, I think they're on a cruise. I think they went down somewhere in the island area. They're in the Pacific or the Caribbean area. So she said to say hello to everybody.
good.
And my grandkids, well, my son will be 60 in May, and my daughter will be 58 in April. And my grandkids just turned 26 tomorrow, the twins. And they're all 6 foot tall. I'm like this little person that hangs around. They're calling me little grandma because, we're all starting to shrink a little bit. And I said, your turn is coming. You don't think this all happened overnight, do you? But yeah, we have a lot of fun together, right? I have a great family unit out here. So it's really wonderful.
Good, good.
Thanks for asking.
I became a great grandmother this year.
Uh,
Yep.
And we
Mine
did
aren't
too,
even
right
thinking
around the
about it.
same time.
Yeah, we did too. We have another two.
And then we got another one.
I'm going to be blessed with my 8th great grandchild.
You're way ahead of everybody.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
See, now my grandkids, they think about marriage as something down the line a ways. They're not ready for that yet. Matter of fact, one of their friends just had a baby and it was like, ooh, I'm not ready for that. So my granddaughter, my son's daughter, she finished college and she'd been working around here, spending some time with me, spending some time at Richie and Callie's house. And she just went on the computer and she decided that she was going to go to Nice, France, and she was going to get her master's degree in high-end luxury parties and get-togethers, that kind of thing, events, let's say. And she worked for a company here that rented airplanes, for like the football players and basketball players that are too tall, can't sit on the plane. They rent the whole thing. And so she worked for them for a while, and I think she got the kind of a flavor for that. So she's over there, and they told her when she finished college, gotten her master's, to come back and talk to them some more. So, but they're all freelance people. They're just doing their thing right now. And I told them this is the only time you're really going to be able to do that. So if that's what you want to do, you better do it now. So that's what they're doing.
Well, one of our grandsons, he turned 24 last August. He and 2 buddies have gone to every single national park.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, they mastered them all. And like I said, they're 24 and they were working full time. They were doing virtual, they all had virtual jobs.
Yep.
And they've gone to all 50 states and every national park. And it's amazing. Absolutely.
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we
That's what
asked
they
him,
should be doing.
what are you going to do next, Matthew? And he said, well, I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe going to Europe and traveling around Europe.
See?
And I got to see, what my boss says, if I can still work virtually. And then he met a girl.
Okay, there you have it. Now we got the full picture.
Traveling is over.
He said, I'm not going anywhere.
All right. At least you got those
Madly in love.
national parks out of the way, huh?
Yeah, right. So he did his thing, and now he's willing to settle down, and he's madly in love. And we met her at Christmas, and she's lovely, and yeah. So he's not going to Europe.
Yeah. Well, that's what I keep telling my kids, all of them. I said, because you don't have this opportunity until later on in life if you lose your partner or something like that and you're by yourself. But then you're too damn old. Everything creaks and cracks and makes noise and doesn't work in the morning. And so you gotta plan on these things. You don't know how many days you have to do this. So get with it,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But they're funny. Okay, Grandma. We're thinking about it.
Well,
So anyway, I
Mike,
guess we
is Dave and Sue still, I know she said they were gonna put their house up for sale in Memphis.
Oh, really?
Mike.
What? Sue? Yeah,
Dave
they
and
are.
Sue.
They're planning on going back to, I don't know where the hell they're going to go back to. If they're going to go back to upstate New York or go out to the island. I think the latest conversation is that they're going out to the end of the island. They're going back to
Like Montauk or out that way?
Southampton area. Yeah.
Sag Harbor.
They didn't like Tennessee?
No, they like it fine, and the people are great and all that, but all the family and all the people they've known throughout their lives together
That's a tough thing.
on Long Island, right? So I think that they're going to go back there.
Yeah.
No, Dave was thinking about going back up to upstate because Tucker's brother is in pretty bad shape. But I don't think they're going to make that investment. I think they're going to go out to the island.
Good
Wow.
for them. Well, you get comfortable in your space and you have your family around. It's like my son is only an hour away from me, but he when he first moved out there, he says, "Mom, you ought to think about moving out this way." And I said, "Yeah, I ought to shoot myself in the foot too." That'd feel just about as good because all my friends are here.
Yeah.
And I have to drive an hour one way and an hour the other. I go and visit, but I volunteer and my social life is here.
Yeah.
And I thought to make new friends, to do a yard again. Oh, that just sounds like, no, I'm just going to stay right here. So it's been 51 years this year.
Wow.
Yeah. Apparently I don't like change. But yeah, 51 years and I still love it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here 53 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When we moved here, it was our 8th move in 9 years.
Yeah.
And now we're stayed someplace for a long time.
Well, you two just moved, didn't you?
We moved into an apartment about 3.5 years ago.
Oh, it's been
yeah.
3.5 years. Okay.
Yeah,
I knew you
sold
were
our
planning on
house.
moving. Okay. Do you like that?
Yes. Yes.
Some days I wish I didn't have as much property, but other days I think, oh, I can do this. So
Yeah, it's
but
good.
it's around the corner. I just haven't gotten there yet.
You're in Texas?
Pardon me?
You're in Texas?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been here for a long time.
Whereabouts in Texas, Jenny?
I'm between Dallas and Fort Worth, close
Oh,
to
yeah.
Grapevine. It's the oldest prairie developed area in Texas, and they do a fantastic job. Like at Christmas, Veterans Day, we do two different like the Grape Fest at the beginning of the year, and then we do the second fest at the end of the year, wine festival, and all the money goes to charities that I work for, that we volunteer our time, and most of the money is dealt out to all kinds of charity groups,
Yeah.
and then the rest is put into keeping the town and all the memories, the heritage part of Grapevine. So if they ever get through here, it's a lovely place to stop.
Yeah.
It's between the two cities, and Stockyards now is just hopping.
Well,
That's in Fort Worth.
Hmm.
And if you want to come to Dallas, I think it's a great place. They want to be a metroplex, and that's what they are. And really, you got the Bush Museum there, and you've got the Kennedy, where Kennedy was assassinated there years ago. And other than that, there's really not a whole lot to see. But in Fort Worth, you get the Western culture. They've maintained and held on to all of that.
nice.
John, let us know how you are when you get the results of your tests, all right?
Let you know next week.
Good, thanks.
But the rodeo, that's what's starting here next week. The rodeo.
Well, Jimmy, 1,000 years ago, I had the pleasure to spend an early summer of my life in Irving, Texas.
Irving, yeah,
Yes.
that's
And that, of course, is right there on the highway between Dallas and Fort Worth and
It is.
that. And in those days, that was pretty active country. I mean, there was a lot going on. It was you know, kind of a lot of folks and everything else. And it was, it just never recovered from that, I don't think. And it ended up as a headquarters place, but there's a lot to do in Irving, let me put it that way. And it was that kind of a place at that time. And ended up living in Dallas a couple times. And I was north of Dallas in an area called Plano. And it was a nicely new development area. And so it was one of those kind of places you were moving into communities that were sort of very nice and they were very new and they had that kind of a feel to them and everything.
Right. It was beautiful. Yeah. Dallas is
Well,
lovely.
it was.
Dallas is a lovely city, but if you want a town where you can just walk around and people talk to you and they have the Longhorns and, a lot of our native culture, it's a fun place to go.
Yeah. Jenny,
and then back when you were talking, there was a 2-lane road between
Right.
Dallas and Fort Worth.
Yes.
You went through all Harlem City and all that the little burgs down there. And then you'd get out, and the only highway we had was Interstate 20. That was it. Now we got them everywhere. Right.
Yeah. Well, Jenny, but watch out. I still have a home in Lampasas, Texas, which is just outside of Austin.
Right.
And that actually may be the place where I, just before they plant me in the ground, they may put me in Austin for a while there or Plano or something. I got a little bit of Texas left in me, and my son was born in Texas, so he's got the T on his butt. And
Well, Frisco is north of Plano now, and that's where all the Cowboys do their practicing and all that now.
Oh yeah,
that has exploded, but it's mostly shopping and stuff like that, and then the Cowboys.
Yep.
Down where you're talking about, close to Austin, there's more culture down there. That's a fun place. A lot of arts people down there. Not like New Mexico, but similar, So that would be, if I was coming down before I got planted, that's where I'd go.
Okay. Right on.
Like we lost David.
I'm starting to get a little tired. I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave pretty soon here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We're on, Alan.
All right, Alan.
Take care.
Good to see you, Alan. Take care.
Alan.
Hi, Alan.
Take care, Alan.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Thanks
Alan.
for bringing that gentleman to us.
Thank you for the meeting. Had a great time.
Farewell.
Good night.
Good
We
night.
did too.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Yeah.
For those of you who signed on after we made an announcement that we have entered hospice care.
Did you say something I should have heard?
Yeah.
I'm
Can you
trying
hear
to.
me?
I'm trying to turn up my volume.
Okay. For those of you who came on a little late, Alan made an announcement at the beginning
Why
of
isn't it going up?
meeting that he had entered hospice care.
Okay, that's way better.
Yeah, so Jenny, what
Can you hear me?
Alan announced before when the call first started, that he's calling from a hospice care center.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
bless his heart.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I have a brother in Florida that they've just put on hospice. So I'm going down next weekend to see him and
Is he older, Jenny?
go to another memorial. Yeah. Bill was Bill's about 5 years, 4.5 years older than me. And Bob, my brother Bob, they both played basketball. Bill graduated at Wantagh before we moved. Bob and I didn't. And we moved upstate New York. I think I've talked to you guys about it. We were in Chester, New York, and we went from, what did we have in our class? 150, 200 kids.
Yeah.
100,
2.25.
2.25, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I went to a school that had in the grade, the whole grade, not just a class, 26.
Yeah.
So you couldn't pick your friends. I mean, that was it. And my brother had 11 in the grade,
Wow.
the senior grade. It was a culture shock. So that's why I gravitated back to Wantagh all the time for whatever was going on that I could make, because I have not been to why would I go to a reunion there? You know,
Both of you.
that was agony. That was agony.
What year did your brother graduate from Wantagh?
Well, they both graduated. Bob would have graduated. I graduated 60, so Bobby would have graduated 58, and Sue Birdsall
Yeah.
was in Bill's class. What year did she
62.
graduate?
58, they graduated.
That was the year my brother Bill graduated.
No,
That was
62.
my sister was in that class too.
Yeah.
Sue graduated in 62. She was 2 years behind me. Not 58. She graduated 62.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But those I went through I went through the rabbit hole here, and I took all the pictures out from all the albums in the boxes that we put in plastic and we put in this, and I had them all over the game room. It looked like a Photoshop here. And it took me about 2 weeks to go through and put names on the back, because my son said, if anything happens to you, you're the end of the line, Mom. I said, well, you got to be something. So I did it. I got it done. And they better go through. I'm going to put you all in charge of making sure that they look at those damn pictures, because I spent days and nights doing that.
What do I do? Oh, okay. All right.
So Dave, what did Alan say?
Not expecting to be another, happy hour. Let me close out. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Barely.
He is not expecting to be at another happy hour.
Ah,
Oh.
He was such great.
I think when he signed off, that's the last that you will see of him or hear of him.
Oh.
He's basically
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. The other side, Dave, is as I said, I just had a talk with him, and it's really a good talk. I mean, he is a really just nice person over the phone, and you can really talk about a lot of different stuff. And I realize he's on a slide out, and that, but he wasn't acting that way. So I mean, I think he's still worth getting inspiration from, if nothing else. So
he was sharp. I spent a half hour on the phone with him today.
yeah,
Good.
Sharp as his hat.
yeah,
But he's had it. He's tired of it all, and
yep.
Yeah.
Again, it sounds maybe silly to say this to you, but probably one of his biggest disappointments in life was that he got moved away from Wantagh High School at a time that he really wished he had been there with us. And that's one of the hard parts, is that he came back, but he had a gap there that as a person he felt in his life and everything. But he is just incredibly nice, and you saw how he described things in terms of his memories and that.
my gosh,
And if you talk to him on the phone and get him going, I can assure you can hear other stuff that's like that. So
Yeah. Let's just make these chairs nice.
Sue Alman,
Yes,
are we going to come see you in April?
absolutely. I'm planning on it. So you just give me the date and I'll have everything ready.
Well, are you entertaining 5 or 6 of us?
Oh, sure. The girls from Long Island are coming up. I told Pete Nelson, he says, "Where's the airport?" He's going to fly in. I called Barbara. She's going to come.
Betty Springer, you're invited as well.
So it's going to be a house full.
Good.
Wonderful. Well, I'll tell you, I've got my calendar here.
Okay.
And
My pen.
yeah, and we said the end of the month, right? It'll be after the 20th. I've got a quilt show the weekend of the 17th, 18th. So it's going to be somewhere after there. We'll have to work it out with you.
Okay.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Good. You'll
Yes.
see wonderful Connecticut. There's really nothing here. I keep thinking, where will I bring these people?
Where in Connecticut do you live?
You know,
I live in Manchester, which is 2 towns out from Hartford.
Okay, because my daughter's in Cheshire.
Oh, yeah, I know
That's where I
Cheshire.
spent Christmas. Yeah.
you know, I think that we don't need entertainment. Just being together, talking, laughing,
Right.
having fun,
Yes.
be fine. You put us in an empty field, and I think we'd have a great time.
That's great. That's great.
So, Sue, you're off the hook as far as planning
Activities.
events or outing. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We're hoping that the local theater is going to have a play, but you never know.
Okay. All right.
So that could
Well, yeah, you should send us some dates that are good for you, and
Okay.
after the 20th, and we'll work it out also.
okay.
Good.
I'm just here, so I don't really have anything planned. So
Okay.
And those from Stuart, Florida can come as well.
who?
From Stuart, Florida.
Well, the airport's only a half hour away.
Okay. All right. Well, we're looking forward to it.
Good. Can't wait.
Tony, let Eddie, Sue isn't on the phone, but, and Dave, but they've been keeping in touch with Harry Olson. Have you heard anything lately about his
No.
condition?
No.
No, I haven't.
Mike, but he doesn't talk much, and he's a little confused.
Yeah.
He got me and Dave Birds all mixed up, and nobody else has ever done that.
And the last time I spoke to him, I was speaking to his wife more than I did him. Pardon me.
And Pat, you reminded me of how many times I wanted to say to you that every fall we put out the quilt that you made for us. It says pumpkins and it's great. I love it. And
Well, yeah, I have one of those, and I think about it when I put it out too, the one I made for you. So I'm happy to hear that.
yeah, I love it. And every time we see you, I mean to tell you that. And
Oh,
glad you mentioned. So obviously you're still quilting.
yes. It's,
Look at Jerry.
I
Yeah.
still remember when we see what our daughter said to us the time we came to Reno, to see you.
yes.
When you had like what 12 people coming and they all backed out except us. And our daughter said, when was the last time you saw them? We said what was it
I don't
then?
know, 50 years ago,
Yeah,
45 years
something
ago.
like that. She said, so you're going to jump on a plane and go see people you haven't seen for 50 years for a week.
Yeah.
She goes, what are you going to talk about? I told her we were up to what, 2 a.m.
Yeah, and I say to people from the time we picked them up at the airport until the time we drove them back to the airport or they got on the plane, we laughed and talked and had a great time. So, yes.
Good for you.
It was great. And then they had never been to Michigan. I mean, yeah. So we returned the favor. we didn't have the lovely place on oh gosh.
On the lake.
Yeah.
Lake Tahoe.
Well,
Lake Tahoe, right. It was hard to match Ypsilanti, Michigan to Lake Tahoe, but we did our best.
Well, we went to the Fort Museum, we went to the baseball game, we went to the football game, we went to Mackinac Island. So I think you covered it all.
Well, if anybody
Uh,
else wants to come,
Yeah.
we're here.
Tony, if I recall, you got a ski pass for like 3 days, for like $42.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit more these days. I think it's about it's probably 150 a day, but you had a
Wow.
good time. It would our son went skiing the day after Christmas, and with the top of the mountain where we went opened up about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but it was deep powder, so deep that he actually fell over, lost his ski in the snow, and never found it. He
Oh
went,
my gosh.
it was 4 feet of powder, so he went down, hopped down the hill on one ski to the bottom of the hill.
Oh, gee.
But it was a rental ski. And they said, don't worry. And they said, don't worry about it. This happens all the time. So when the spring thaw comes, somebody will find the ski.
Find it, right, right.
Nobody.
They'll-
Funny.
And they'll look for the body. Yeah.
We got to go to Lake Placid. I don't know if we were on the last Zoom. I don't think we were.
That's where I got married.
But we got to go to Lake Placid too. And on a trip we took. And that was awesome seeing all the Olympic stuff. You know.
Venues there, yeah,
They're all still up in there, and most of them are being used
yeah.
Yep. Yep.
for people do training there. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Fun times.
Yep, good
Yeah.
memories.
Yep.
Yes. Wonderful memories. Wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
And that's kind of a what if, because we went back for your 50th reunion, and it was Jerry's dad's birthday around that time. And it was kind of like Jerry Best said to us, "Oh, come to the reunion." And we said, "Well, I don't know if we're invited." She said, "Oh, everybody's invited. You can come." So what if we hadn't come?
Right.
One of those,
Yeah.
one of those situations where we clicked, we got there, we clicked, and we're still talking about it.
Yeah.
Right time at the
Yeah.
right place.
That's right.
If I recall, Stu Alman had a ride home with Coach Grady. He was recently widowed, and Stu was his companion.
How is
That
Jerry?
was a surprise.
How is Jerry Best doing?
I
She's
think she's
doing
doing
well.
well. Yeah, we saw her. Well, Sue may have more contact. We saw her when we were in New York in September, and she looked fabulous.
Good.
She does. She's feeling good. She was waiting for a test result to come back, but she's done very, very well. So we were really happy to see her.
She was good friends with my brother Albert.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes.
What
Absolutely.
did she have?
Yeah. She had a number of health issues. I think she had some heart
Had a
issues.
heart attack. Yeah.
Yeah. And that really kind of knocked her back, and she had some pretty bad experiences. But when we saw her, Jerry was always bubbly, and she looked terrific, and she was feeling good, and it was wonderful to see her. Yeah, we had breakfast with Jerry and Veronica. Very, very nice meeting, and it was fun to see them. So anyway,
Yeah.
I have to go. Was good seeing everybody
Yeah.
You too,
Yeah.
Sarah.
and look forward to the next one.
Are you
Yep.
getting a lot
Bye-bye.
more snow?
Excuse me?
Are you getting any more snow?
No, we had some earlier in December, but we haven't had any recently.
Okay.
You get an inch or two overnight.
They say
Oh,
more
wait.
Easters are coming.
My friend
But-
just said to me, "We're getting some overnight."
I thought so. I thought you were getting some because I know Tracy is.
Yeah.
They say
Okay,
the
I've
end
got to
of-
keep up on my weather report.
Susan, they say the end of January, first couple of weeks of February, look for the nor'easters on the East Coast.
Oh, wow. I
So-
guess I'll be digging. I have a snow blower. I guess I'll be using it a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Take care.
See ya.
Have a wonderful
Bye.
time.
Yeah. We're gonna get her off.
Yeah, I think we-
Stay on.
Betty, so tell me, how you
Hey,
doing?
y'all got bigger.
And Betty's been quiet. How are
Betty's
you?
been quiet, yes.
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Everything's okay.
Good.
A lot of adjusting, but it'll be good.
I think the last time I saw you was 1960.
Yeah, probably close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're always welcome.
Because Sue and I used to go up in your bedroom to get away from everybody, and then you'd come pounding in there yelling at us to get out.
I was pretty close to the hobby.
We enjoyed our luncheon that Sue Vanderwood and Dave Birdsall set up last January or so. And you and Marilyn
Marilyn
DeRosa? Yeah.
Yes.
Patchwork, yeah.
Yep.
That was fun.
It's very nice. We had a nice meeting, nice lunch.
Well,
Is that
hope
with
you're
you?
down this way again.
Pete Nelson, I thought, put out the classic comment about seeing the photo of Marilyn DeRosa. He said, "Oh my gosh, I thought that Marilyn DeRosa was in the Witness Protection Program."
What? What does that mean?
That's good.
Oh. That's too funny.
Funny.
Oh, has anybody heard anything from Roberta County?
No.
I can't reach her at any contact.
Who?
Roberta Tacconi. She was Tony Passaro's dancing partner.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying to think. Um,
Oh, we did talk to Wally Roll around Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
what is
He's
he
out
doing?
west, right? Is his name Montana or something like that?
Idaho.
I don't know.
Idaho. Yeah. He's been there a long time.
Long time.
And his
You know, how did he ever get out there? Do you know? Was it from work?
I don't know.
I don't know. Vicky, his wife, is originally from Germany, I believe, or no, in Yugoslavia then. And I think they were both into skiing. I don't know.
They were a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a great, Idaho's a great state.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Really
great
good.
hiking areas out there. Artie and I used to
Yeah.
go hiking out there. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I used to
he's
go to
been
Mountain
there.
Home
He's
Air
been there a
Force
long,
Base.
long time, and his conversations are usually very brief. What do we know from everybody? And
We keep telling him to get on the Zoom.
Yeah.
He just won't do it. He did say this last time that he's relatively immobile. He's got really problems with his ankles
Oh.
and his legs, so he's not moving around too much.
yeah,
You don't have to move around to come on this though.
that's
That's
right.
right. That's what I told him.
And I asked him for his email address, and then he gave it to us. And when I looked on the wonderful sheet that you made up for us, Dave, he's already on it. It was the same email address.
He
Yeah,
gets all our announcements.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He just pretends that he doesn't.
Well, sometimes I get emails. I'm not going to stick up for him, but sometimes I get emails and we get so many of them. Things get buried, and I just can't keep up with it. I have what I think is conservative compared to a lot of people, but I still lose stuff in there. You know, it just kind of goes and it keeps rumbling in, and there it went. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many emails do you have? Tony.
27,000, no,
And Lynn, how
17,000.
many do you have just sitting in your phone?
17,000.
How 17,000? You lost a lot of stuff too.
I have 5 email addresses, three for
That's
work.
it?
Yeah. But
No,
I
he
wind
has
up with,
5
on average-
addresses.
Oh,
Yeah, I
then
wind
you
up
don't get
on
any
average
email.
about 300 emails a day.
Oh, my gosh. Well, that's because you're an important
Yeah.
excellent servant.
And I
VIP.
delete 70% of them, I guess, you know.
Right.
30% of.
Yeah, because I have about 5,000, and I'm trying to get them down. Every time I get out 2,000 of them. I think 3,000 come in. Because if you buy anything anywhere online,
Yeah, right.
they got you.
Yeah.
Yep. Right. Right.
So,
Yeah.
And I got a question, it's totally off topic, but we've had a lot of postings about places to eat, particularly pizza. There was a pizzeria in Belmore, North Belmore. I'm trying to remember that a lot of us went to. I think it was called Giuseppe's, but I'm not sure. Does anybody remember a really good pizza place on Jerusalem?
Not North Belmore. The one I liked the most was across from the Wantor Diner on Sunrise Highway.
Yes,
Bill
yes.
Yeah.
Rosa?
Villadoria.
Yeah, we used to go in there all the time.
Yeah.
I think it was the Villadoria.
You could get a big pan pizza for about $7.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Those were the days.
Yep.
What's that?
Well, now it's $7 a slice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, really?
Right.
Yeah. And not a very big slice.
Right.
Eleanor, I just noticed your shirt. What did it say?
My daughter got it for me. Wantagh, strong.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
My daughter bought it for me for Christmas.
Oh,
very nice.
Charles gave me socks, but I forgot to put the socks on. He gave me Wantagh socks when I visited him.
Has anybody heard, I mean, months ago, we heard about Massapequa. They were on the news a lot about the governor eliminating any references to Native Americans or Indians.
Right.
Wantagh was mentioned a couple of times. Has anybody heard
But you
anything?
mean the Warriors using
Yes.
the
It's all words.
The
Yeah.
last thing I heard was that Wantagh and Massapequa still had not been settled yet.
Yeah.
Some of the other ones had changed. I think East Islip, they made them change, and they did. But that Wantagh and Massapequa was still in, I guess, litigation.
But what does a warrior is a warrior in many different ways?
It's an adjective, really. It's
You
a
know,
noun or an
that's
adjective.
not a put down of anything or anybody.
No.
Well, we went through that here in Ypsilanti. Our kids went to Ypsilanti High School where they were the Ypsilanti Braves and with almost the same brave head as the warrior head. I mean, very respectful, very nice.
Yeah,
And,
we've always respected.
yeah, exactly. And this one person, her two sons were 1/4.
1/10.
Well, he can't be a 10th, but
How do
whatever.
you, how do you figure it?
Yeah, 1/8 maybe, I don't know. Native American, and they were offended, which they weren't, but she was on their behalf, and she brought it to the school board, etc. And yeah, they threw out, and the Ypsilanti Braves had, I mean, the Ypsilanti High School has been around since the mid 1800s, and the Brave name was out around since the early 1900s, and they got rid of it. And
Well, they
yeah.
came over, I was on the school board when they did that. And they came over and asked us, you know, she did, this one woman. And said, you know, my children are part of Native American or Indian and they're offended, which they weren't.
Were they cowards?
So, huh?
Were they cowards? If they were brave, it
Yeah.
should have been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, Braves.
Yeah.
Brave.
So,
Yeah.
Braves.
Brave.
so we told her that at that time, the board said, we're not interested in even talking about it. So go somewhere else. So she went to Eastern Michigan University. That were the Hurons, another tribe from here around here. And they changed it.
They
Jeez.
did.
They changed
did.
Huron.
That's pretty sad.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
And Long Island, the towns are all named
Right.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Indian. So what more could you give respect than to name your towns?
Right.
Exactly.
And the
Gotta get rid
Indians,
of Merrick Road, Sunrise Highway, all.
yeah, we
That
had,
was a
we had
major
Indians
Indian
come and
population.
testify here.
My take is that all this name change stuff is for white people trying to assuage their collective guilt for how we treated the Native Americans. I'm thinking we don't have to do anything but change names, do nothing to help them, you know? But just changing the name and we're not guilty anymore. It's
Mhm.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Well, it actually acts in the reverse because Eastern Michigan University here in Ypsilanti was the Hurons forever. I mean, there's Huron Parkway, Lake Huron,
Huron River.
River, everything is Huron, and no other school is got the name of Huron. So it was, and the Huron Indian tribe had moved out west to Oklahoma. They sent representatives and they asked that they maintain the name. And at the last minute, the president of the university at that time, he cast the vote to change the name. So they're the Eastern Michigan Eagles, which is
Everybody's an Eagle.
everybody's and the Braves.
Pretty soon they're gonna say bullshit is sexist.
Yeah, right. When we were out west in Oregon and where was it else? We were in Washington. We spoke to a number of Indians and they like to be called Indians.
Oh,
'Cause
yes.
I asked the chief of two of the tribes. He said that's what we are. So we like, and we know we're not Native Americans. We know there were people here before us, so they're realistic. And they said, well, I said, how do you feel about, people changing the names of schools and all this kind of stuff? He said, it's ridiculous. We're honored to have our tribe
Like the
recognized.
Seminoles and the Braves.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hollywood had so much to do with it when they came out with the movies. Remember that the Indians are coming, the sound would change and it would be very dark and ominous because the Indians were coming over the hill. So you watch that. I mean, that did more damage than anything else to the Indians.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, the fun thing is that Ypsilanti, they put out a notice in the local newspaper for citizens to suggest a name, but they wanted a name that was someone who had courage, someone who had fortitude, and we're saying, wouldn't that be brave?
Brave. Yeah.
We should have made.
That's true.
Changed it.
Holy cow, that is true.
They ended up, this is hilarious, they ended up changing it to the Ypsilanti Phoenix. Now, nobody could spell Ypsilanti.
I was going to say I couldn't spell that either.
And nobody could
Phoenix.
spell Phoenix. And then when they tried to pluralize it, the Phoenixes won the game. They didn't know how to do that.
Yeah.
It just became
Well, besides, they're
Joe.
trying to mess with the Lone Ranger and Tonto, and that's
That's
not,
right.
Yeah.
come on.
Well, anyway, we just wondered how Wanta Warriors were doing.
Funny thing is, Tonto.
Two of the University of California campuses that were born in the 60s have solved the problem somewhat. It's the UC Santa Cruz banana slugs and the UC Irvine anteaters. We're not the anteaters, so that
Eaters. We're the eaters.
Right, we got a picture of you with your eater shirt
Go
on.
Eaters. Yeah. Oh my God.
I know.
Yeah, you need to find a way to put a little more spice back in, the local modern linguistics. For instance, in Alaska, if you've been here a while, you're called sourdough, right? Everybody knows that. That makes sense. But if you're a newcomer, you're called a chichaco. Now, is that a good name or not? I don't know, but it works, and so on. There's a lot of places in Alaska now where the names actually are in the much more original native tongue, but they also are in the modern terms too, and nobody gets upset depending on which one of those you use. And it's respect for the culture that you use the more, you might say, native name or local name. But at the same time, for those people who are in business, if you mailed it to that place, here you get there probably. So, because people wouldn't know what it is. But anyway, I just find it funny that we get that so hung up on it. There's so much charm in the language of old, I guess I mean, I find myself using words that I'm pretty sure people don't even know what they mean anymore. I don't know if somebody was moving very sort of nicely and everything, you would say they were sashayed.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, and it was intended as a compliment, and
Sure.
sachet and all that. And there's words like that just keep coming up that it's always struck me. Why don't we just at least allow them to be there and kind of bring them back into the vocabulary and all that. And
Yeah.
so
Something just as simple as I call my travel case my sundries. I've always referred to them as my sundries. My kids keep saying, "Yeah, okay," and they finally came out and said, "Grandma, what is a sundry?" Because they didn't know sundry.
Something up to Saturdays.
Yeah, and I told my grandson, "You look very natty tonight, very nice," and he said, "What is that good?"
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what the final outcome. I know Jerry Best was quite involved in the goings on and trying to keep the Warrior name. I don't know whether I don't know what the outcome was either, but it's so ridiculous.
It is.
The Olympics were at Squaw Valley all those years ago, and they've changed that name to Paradise.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
Paradise
Yeah.
Valley. It's Paradise Tahoe. That's right.
Like we don't have bigger things to worry about.
Yeah, exactly. And all the cost of all this litigation and then having to change all the signs. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Absolutely.
Well, look what they did to all of our statues several years ago. Were they ever put back?
What was that?
What?
Statues.
All of our statues in Washington and around the country. They dismantled them from the concrete and took them and put them somewhere because it wasn't really a good thing to have. It was too controversial. I don't know if they ever put them back or not. And then they painted some of them. You don't remember that?
Yes. Yeah.
That was a couple 3 years ago, I guess, 4, maybe 5, because time's just flying by. But that was a horrible time when they were taking all of our beautiful statues.
Yeah.
Many of them were destroyed.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
And that was okay. Yeah.
Well, anyway. Chicken do.
Excuse me, I find myself in a circumstance where I better sign off. In my living situation here, I'm not the only eater at this time for dinner.
Yeah.
I kind of got to go with the crowd, if I could put it that way, and it's not my day to rule, so I better say goodnight to you all now. And wonderful to see you, wonderful to chat, and all that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
you
Please take care.
Oh,
Okay.
take care.
Bye-bye.
We're probably gonna sign off too.
Take care,
We are
everybody.
all
I'm
so
gonna say goodnight too. I gotta go take the dog out for a walk.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to do a live
bugging me.
in-person reunion again, just give us the date and we'll be there.
David Kahn, does Alan Moore have family out there?
I don't know. I was thinking the same question, but we had already signed off. I don't know.
I think he has a son, maybe two, but I'm not sure.
I may call him when we get off.
Yeah. We'll try and give him a call too.
Yeah.
So was there any attempt to decide on a person-to-person meeting, or is that in the thought site phases.
The part of ones we're talking about, a multi-class thing, utilizing the restaurant, at Jones Beach. But, I mentioned that I wouldn't fly up for just one meal. If you could plan a weekend, that would be worthwhile.
Right.
Yeah. There were, Betty, we're talking about either the spring or the fall. I don't think
Okay.
we got any closer than that.
Okay.
That's right.
But for some of us going up there for the reunion have family up there. So I would have other things to do, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
How about the concept of multi classes?
That's
Classes
fine.
60.
That's fine.
I think that's, you're gonna have to do that.
What's on right now, remote class?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the class of 62 was involved in the last one, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
60s.
involved with everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened in 61, but 62, probably because Sue was in 62. And she and I basically put together stuff, so all of her friends. So our reunion.
Oh, shoot. Things getting low on battery.
Johnny, he was class of 59, wasn't he? And McClanahan.
Johnny was in 59, and then
Yeah,
the
he was in
twins were in
59.
62.
And McClanahan was also 59.
Right.
Larry.
He's in Florida. He's in Safety Harbor, I think. Larry McClanahan.
Larry.
You wear Denise Beauty pass sometime back.
Who was that?
Denise Beauty.
Oh, did she? I was wondering why she wasn't.
I don't know.
I've been sending her emails when they started bouncing, so I looked her up online and found the old book. I'm sorry, she, Glenn Strachan had a list in the memorial page.
Oh, that's right. That's where I saw it. That's right.
Guys, I gotta sign off.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it was great to get together.
Nice talking with everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good night.
Everybody stay
Stay
well
well.
Take care.
and warm.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank
Dave,
you.
You take care.
Yeah. I don't know how to turn it off.